So at this moment, I've got some oil on in a non-stick pan. I don't have like a fryer with an automatic temperature gauge. So what I will always use and recommend is a probe, which tells me the temperature of the oil, because you obviously don't want it to go extremely hot, and you obviously don't want it to fry extremely cold. We are working with hot oil, so it is dangerous. If you've got a deep fryer that you make chips and stuff in, get the temperature to 180 degrees. And with doughnuts, it's always best to fry in clean oil. It takes on the flavour, so when you make chips and stuff, you can use it a few times and it's completely fine. But with doughnuts, I do recommend to always use fresh, clean oil. I like to use sunflower oil as well. So here we go. So again, there are some substitutes if you want to do some substitutes, and that's one thing we're going to be using. I'm going to be using buttermilk today, but natural yogurt is also a replacement for that, and it comes out just the same. So buttermilk, natural yogurt. Some people will use natural yogurt more in their day-to-day lifestyle with fruit and stuff. So use natural yogurt, which is fine. So right now we're going to melt some butter. So we're going to melt 50 grams of butter. Okay, so I've got a pan, about 49 grams, 50 grams. So we're going to melt the butter. We're going to start weighing the dry ingredients. So as you can see as well, like for the buttermilk on this, I've put it in mil. So is it important to actually weigh it in mil? So on my scales, I've got an option to do grams, I've got an option to do mil and stuff like that. So I will be changing it to mil when I'm weighing the buttermilk. So 190 grams of flour. So I'm just weighing the flour here. That is 190 grams. My trusted baking powder. And it's 2 level teaspoons of baking powder. I'm just going to knock. I'm just going to mix the butter a little bit as it melts. So as you can see, it is, I don't want to tip it too much, but the butter is melting in that pan. Half a teaspoon of salt, which is going to go in. There we go. Butter is melted now, so let's cook with that. And then we are going to go with the sugar, so it's 50 grams of sugar. So that is all the dry ingredients in this bowl. Give it a mix. Yeah. So it's all mixed in. Dry ingredients. Now I'm going to weigh the wet ingredients. So in supermarkets now, you're probably going to be able to find something like this, which is a box of eggs. So it's whole eggs, it's liquidized, so it's really, really easy to weigh the eggs just from that. I'm going to be using this, but I do have eggs. Remember, if you're going to use an egg, crack it, mix it up first. But I'm going to be using this one, so I'm going to be taking 50 grams, which is the equivalent of 1 medium egg. I'm just going to put it in there. Perfect. Okay, then I'm going to go for the buttermilk. So it's 120 ml of buttermilk. So I'm going to change my units on my scales to mil. And I'm going to weigh 120 of the same fruit of buttermilk. Try not to spill it. I'm making a well in the middle of the flour, and I'm going to pour this directly in. All of it, all goes in. And then the butter is going to get poured on top of that as well. So all the liquid are together. You don't really want to be mixing the butter with the buttermilk and the eggs because they're cold, and potentially you might the butter might go hard. Okay. Right, we're going to mix it. You want to be quite hard with this when it's all incorporated. So we go slow at the beginning when you're mixing, and then eventually you can go a little bit harder. So as you can tell, this isn't donuts with yeast, so this is why it's quite quick to do, and you can pretty much fry these straight away. I do recommend, if you've not boiled things, to just leave the mix in the freezer just for a little while. Sorry, in the fridge, not the freezer. Just so it gets cool, so it's easier to mix with your hands, the heat and temperature of your hands, because it is quite sticky, as you will see. I'm just mixing it. You want it to become elasticy, so you want to stretch it. It wants to be bouncing back. If you push it to the side, it'll bounce back into its shape. So you do want to be quite hard with it now. You see, it's all come together. I'm using the back of the spoon as well, and I'm really going for it. Okay. Mixing. Okay. So as you can see now, if I press this, it bounces back. Can you see? So that means we're ready. So you can pick it up and you can move it. It's stretchy. Just wash my hands. Okay. So we're going to make these into little balls. So what I'm going to do now, I've got a plate. I'm just going to lightly flour this plate. I'm going to break pieces a bit like that. Okay, so you want to make sure your hands have got a bit of flour on as well. And you're just going to roll them into balls. So you'll feel as soon as it starts to get a little bit sticky in your hands, what you're going to do is go back and get some more flour on your hands and then just roll. There we go. I suggest you ball all of the mixture, and then we're going to go on to frying. So like I said, I've got a probe here. And my temperature at the moment is, are you ready to go? Have a look. So I'm just going to bring it a bit further forward so you can see the balls we're going to fry. It's very important to get the right temperature of the cooking. You want them to be golden on the outside, light and fluffy on the middle. If you put them in super hot fryer, you're just going to get too dark on the outside, not actually cook on the inside, and that's not what you want at all. So you want to be quite ruthless when it comes to the temperature of these. So we're on 168 degrees at the moment, so it's going to crank my temperature up a little bit, and that'll be it. So like I said, it's good to ball the mixture before. Here's some that I've balled earlier. You can see that they've got a little bit bigger because with the baking powder it is actually going to prove it a little bit, so you'll see it stay outside and it get a little bit bigger. So they will be ready to fry in a minute. With this, you can make so many different mixtures. You can have some melted chocolate to dip them into. You can have some liquid icing, which you can glaze with them. Today, I'm opting just for icing sugar. I'm going to roll them in icing sugar, and that's it. You also can have caster sugar and cinnamon. That's a classic, lovely, delicious combination to have as well. See the temperature. I think we're nearly there. These are a really nice little treat. They taste delicious, they're fresh and quick. So pretty much everything in the bowl. Again, dry goods, wet goods, and that is that. So we are going to start to fry now. Okay, so I've got my oil here. It's in a non-stick pan. I prefer to use non-stick pans sometimes when, so I'm just going to place those in away from me. I'm going to angle the camera down in a minute as soon as I've got them all in. Okay. I've also got a bowl lined with some kitchen roll, which I'm going to put them into. So we are frying now. You can see they've poofed up like little donuts do, and there we go. You can see them. I'm just going to slowly mix them like this, and I'm going to wait until they get golden brown. When they are golden brown, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to drain them on kitchen towel, and then I'm going to coat them in the icing sugar, which I do have in a bowl. So even with the icing sugar, you can mix some cinnamon in. If you're going to do that, you need to mix it first. So put the icing sugar in. If you're going to do like 100 grams of icing sugar, work at 10%, so put 10 grams of cinnamon powder in, and just give that a little mix so it's even. And it's going to not just have a clump of cinnamon. It's going to be nicely spread. So we're getting there, and as you can see, they're poofing up into nice little balls, and they're starting to take on that colour. As soon as you start frying this, the smell will just disperse throughout, and people will be coming, what is this? What is this? But yeah, look at these. Ooh. Seriously, this is so quick. It's so easy. They're so wonderful. Do it with natural yogurt if you're not familiar with buttermilk. These are all, you know, ingredients that you have at home. I've got low-fat butter here, unsalted, remember? We're putting the salt in ourselves. We've got liquid eggs or an egg. We have these at home. Baking powder, silver spoon, sugar here, flour, plain flour, you know. It's all ingredients that we have at home. Oil. We've got it, we can make it. Look at these. See? So I'm just moving them around. I have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 in here. I probably could have put 15 in. You obviously don't want to overcrowd your pan because they do expand, but you don't want to put too few in as well so you can get them done. So with this, you're probably going to cook this batch in 3. It's for the optimum results, but look at them. Look at them. If anyone's feeling brave, you can inject them with a little bit of jam. Or you can just do a nice little slice and put the jam inside. Mix your jam a little bit first so it gets looser, so it's easier to incorporate into the donut. When you get jam, because you make jam with pectin, it's set solid. So when you spread it on your toast, or it's the spreading motion which loosens it up. So that you need to mix it a little bit for it to be more pliable to add to your donuts. Look at these. Seriously, make these and people are going to be like, wow. Very quick, very, as you can see, the colour. Looking for like that colour all around. So we're just going to do it for another minute. I'd say a little bit less. And then I'm going to get those drained onto my kitchen. Yeah. Okay. My little bowl of icing sugar as well. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant, done. So they go in there. These kind of remind me of the ones that you get at the either seaside or at the fair. Reminds me of one ones. I'm going to put that oil there at the back for a moment. Okay. All right, so give them a little shake because just to get the oil off to make them nice and dry. And when you coat them as well, you want to coat them when they're hot. That's when everything's going to stick to it. Okay, I'm just going to throw them in the icing sugar. You get this little sugary coating which sticks, and just do a couple more to fit in the bowl. Quick and easy. I just got a little bit of icing sugar on my top there. Normally it's nice to wear an apron as well sometimes. But depends. So let me give my hands a little quick wash and I will show you final results. Look at those. How nice is that? Donuts. Let's do the cut. So I'm going to cut one open. You can see how. So you do want to wait for them to cool down because they are quite hot. But look how soft and fluffy they are inside. Oh, how exciting. Cool. Well, I hope that you do actually try these and yeah, enjoy. Thank you very much.